Hello there, my name is Rachel, Lucky Talk About Animation, and today we talk about Digman, episode 3. And be honest with you, I'm not too sure what this episode really going with the Ten Commandments, especially plot A and plot B, how they intersect. That I wasn't sure where we're going. I've seen the storylines before, I've seen the cliches, but I could not see connection to the very end, like, okay. I mean, how many of you took a little while to understand what they're trying to do at the very beginning or very end to actually show you the whole thing? But for me, I was sort of surprised. I shouldn't, but I kind of was. Now, the story starts with Digman was asked by the church to find the Ten Commandments because they found a tip. But Digman doesn't want to because it's just a tip. Like usually there's sort of goose chases. And ironically, he actually did find the Ten Commandments. But ironically, he sort of broke the Ten Commandments in front of billions of people, and you think it would be blamed and hunted down like a wild animal, but the opposite happened. And I think this is what the comedy runs so well, is that you wouldn't expecting that their interpreting of the Ten Commandments is breaking, meaning to them that God doesn't care about the rules anymore, what we should, and decide to do all the horrible things of the Ten Commandments. Yeah, I thought it was sort of surprising and kind of funny how people interpret that because how religion is about interpretation of whatever scripture you read. Yeah, I thought that's sort of kind of genius and out of thinking out of the box, kind of refreshing outwards. But I love it the UN tended to fix all the issues, creating the new Ten Commandments, and the new Ten Commandments were kind of all over the place. Some of them I agree, some of them I don't, but with some of them was sort of kind of funny. Some of them like, yeah, we should rewrite some of them, but some of them feels kind of accurate. I don't know what do you think? But besides that, that kind of fails, and Dickman sort of have to find the replacement Ten Commandments, and they were out of Ten Commandments, but ironically they fall into sort of a Yeti kindly who actually had the Ten Commandments for some apparent reason. But I love it. The first plot A connected to plot B, a very strange way that I wasn't really expecting. That I said at the very beginning that the competition of Digman decided to create their own AI, their own sort of Surrey, sort of Jesus kind of a phone call that if you pray to this machine, the AI give you the thing you want. But I love it is fall into doesn't matter what you believe, man always create a sort of substitute sort of God or someone trying to control God but creating but themselves while knowing they create something that they cannot control. But I don't mean getting too into that, but in a way, it's sort of how it went. I mean, it's sort of cliche science fiction, but it kind of works on this type of show, especially how the AI became the father figure of the creator, had this sort of weird kind of fraction father son or father daughter kind of relationship, and the creator feels sort of awkward but proud, but trying to figure out how to control it to make business, and how the AI sort of calling BS. You're just sort of like a Hitler type of character. You just want to control, but don't want it to kind of help people out. But I love that sort of comedy awareness. It's sort of weird and funny, and very accurate in the way. But I wasn't sure where were they going with, especially how the AI ran away, like created its own robotic body and went to the world to experience life and realized, yeah, people suck. Like I kind of looked at how they sort of bonded, how they kind of agree people need help to fix this, but the only way to fix it is to actually do good, but the owner doesn't. Yeah, this really relate to Digman that he did find the Ten Commandments. Now have to sort of talk to this Jedi elder who has the Ten Commandments, but he won't let go because he's just sort of overprotected of this. I mean, let's face it, you have the Ten Commandments, something that old. Do you really want to move it? Yeah, it's something that you have to kind of think about a little bit. But he agrees if they kill this sort of monster. But once again, this monster is sort of what happened to religion and science. How sort of common sense and belief sort of clashes. However you turn, however you point the world of you. I'm sorry, I'm starting here. Whatever point of the world you live in, it always happens. Religion and science always clashes. But I love it that sort of Digman doesn't really care. He just wanted to clear his name. Like he decided to do the thing that Yeti wants to kill the beast, but it wasn't the beast. It's just this sort of other Yeti who wants to help, wants to be safe sex, safe marriage. You get the idea. But I love it. He sort of lies and steals the Ten Commandments. And once again, ended now because how old he is. He dropped the Ten Commandments once again. But I love it they how they just dropped it. Like I wasn't expecting they do something that obvious. I was like, oh, okay, because usually they don't do that. Usually, if it's like Ten Commandments or we should hidden in the world or something like that, no, they just dropped it. There's no way to fix it till Plot B came in. This is the thing I wasn't expecting because Digman was sort of praying while knowing the AI was there and agreed to him to help to save the world, just recreating sort of the Ten Commandments in a way. And I was sort of surprised. Like I wasn't expecting that sort of kind of ending scenario to help the world because the AI decided to just do the right thing. But unfortunately, his father, the creator of the AI, disagree with them. Even they have a sort of understanding. He decided just to reboot it because at the very beginning, the creator does say, "I do not care about family. I do not care about anything, only business. This is the reason why I am successful." Yeah, no, that's a very interesting kind of thought business way that how truly evil a person could be, only focus on their dedication outwards. But once more, it's just sort of interesting and sort of funny, and how everything just kind of ties stuff in a bow outwards. That's why I feel so unique but Digman that you weren't really sure what you're getting into till you reveal yourself and trying to add everything what's going on. It just unexpected, funny, interesting, especially how Digman got his own kind of realized he had to stop pretending to be that kind of protected like I'm not old but he is. They go around it like just pretend her assistant pretends to help him but you helping me kind of scenario. It's like a running gag, but once again, it works. I mean, it's a very unique, weird episode. It's not the best, but at the very end, I was entertained. I think how you felt about this episode. If you hate it, you like it, you feel it's sort of weird, it didn't work for you, tell me down below, let me know. I got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.